Good afternoon, mech warriors. Welcome to another episode of the Muffin Man Chronicles. As you may have noticed, I've taken a break from Mech Warrior 4, and I've dipped my toe into Mech Warrior Online. Been doing it for about 2, maybe 3 weeks. And last weekend, due to D&D falling through, a bunch of my friends joined me in Discord and found out that I was playing Mech Warrior Online and found out that it was free to play. So they decided to join me. And they took inspiration from my call sign, which is the Muffin Man, to make their own nursery rhyme themed pilots. And we ended up creating our own unit called the Nursery Crimes, or as I refer to it sometimes as the Nursery Crime Cavaliers. That sounds a little bit more Mech Warrior Unity. We played quite a few games, both as a group and partial groups and as solo, and I've had a decent impression. As you can see on the camera, I have a mouse and the throttle. I gave up on the joystick. It's just not possible to play against human opponents, especially with the spotting and distances that you're engaging at. There's no way to line up a target, especially line up a component. Try to aim for a leg or a right torso to get that whole blow off the arm extra damage for your rating. Not that my pilot rating is particularly good, as you can see with my big tier 5 here. So, impressions. I find I'm not very good at playing an assault mech. And I'm pretty embarrassing when playing a light mech if I even try to do anything other than just target spot for missile mechs. I'm decent in a support role. I am a medium mech guy. That's my thing. So, as you can see, I'm running the Daddy Party Wagon here. I've always been a fan of the Hunchback. To me, it screams Inner Sphere. It is the mech of the people. I voted on Tex Talks. I voted for him to do a Hunchback overview in the Tex Talks, and I hope that won, but I don't know. Anyway, I bought into the deal. And I got one of these because I wanted the XP and money bonus and all that. So I didn't like the Warhammer at first because the PPCs were hanging low in the arms, and there was some kind of glitch where I couldn't modify it until I stripped it and saved it. So, yeah, hooray for the internet answering my questions. But let's take a look at the loadout I've been running with. A pair of LBX-10s. I had 2 machine guns and 2 small pulse lasers. I switched one of the machine guns out for a flamer. I was going to give it a try. Basically, I just face tank people and I shoot them into oblivion. And I either die or I kill 1 or 2 people. It usually depends on how patient I am early in the game. Once everybody else gets stuck in, I can just slug it out with somebody. And I've had a couple games where I was able to get 4 kills. That ever-elusive 5th kill, I almost had it, and then a Mad Cat ran in front of me, and I decided to kill him instead, because, well, he's a dirty clanner, and they gotta go. As you can see, I have a bunch of Hunchbacks, and then I won this thing in the whatchamacallit. They had like an event, and I just kind of played games and organically got pretty close to doing it. And then I just sort of focused on getting kills so that I could take it out, just so that I could get it for free. But I haven't actually played it yet. The Flea is interesting. When I was running it just as a spotter mech, I was doing all right. But every time I tried to engage, I'd just get myself killed. I do a little bit better with the Locust. But still, I pretty much just get myself killed. I don't have the patience. I don't mind hunting around on the edges and getting into the fight when it's my time, but I don't get out when I should. I don't just snip at people's heels and then run away. So, as I said, the skirmisher role is better for me. I've been trying the Hunchback. 4 SP, and I I brawled with it a little bit with its laser short range missile combo, and it was all right. But I didn't have any skill points in it, so I was getting blown away. My other two hunchbacks. This is the first one. This is the original mech I owned, and the only thing I did was I tossed the lasers and upgraded to an Ultra 10. And I did all right. I got my first kill in that. Smoked a king crab who overextended. I've had the most fun and success with the Daddy Party Wagon. I did become a dirty clanner because I love the look of the Arctic Wolf. It is probably the only clan mech I'll ever own. I wish it was a little bit faster. But as you probably know about clan mechs, you can't really modify them much. You can modify the equipment that's on them, but you can't change around engines, and it doesn't have jump jets, and I really wish that it did. If it had jump jets and I could shave some stuff off and jack up the engine, this mech would be perfect. But it is a true skirmisher, whereas the Hunchback is kind of stompy and slow, and you just sort of have to be some bigger mech's little brother. You're basically like a weapon pod that follows another guy around. And that's fine. I'll be a man of the people. Eventually, I'll get that title. What? The People's Champion or something like that? You get 20,000 assists. I'll be playing this game for a long time if I try to get that. So, enough rambling. Other impressions. Yeah, I didn't... Oh, I'll just show you what I did with this guy. Actually, I downgraded the engine a little bit because it didn't need to be fast because it's running LRM. It's an LRM boat. Speaking of which, I've noticed something. First of all, I don't like LRM players. If you've seen any of my other videos, I actually made a comment in subtitle where the LRM guys just seem like the same dudes that ran sniper rifles in Counter-Strike. If you're gonna be an LRM guy, you really shouldn't be playing heavy or assault mechs. You're eating up the tonnage of people who should be on the front line sharing their armor. And you should be getting your own target locks. That's why I run a Beagle Active Probe and a tag. You're responsible for your own target locks. And you could expose yourself to enemy shooting and at least share some armor with your team. You don't need to be behind a fucking hill lobbing missiles up over into somebody you're not even got LOS on. You're just being kind of a douchebag to your team. Now, I made a modification to this since I built it. But I don't want to spend the 1.5 million yet to go Artemis, but we'll eventually get around to it once I have more XP so that I can have magazine capacity. Well, not magazine capacity, but missile capacity or whatever it's called. So, other impressions. Other likes and dislikes. Like I said, I've always liked the medium mech circuit. I'm with Duncan Fisher. I'm all about medium mechs. I think the real G's are the medium mech guys. You're not fast enough to be fast, and you're not heavy enough to just take a beating. So you have to actually be smart. I like a lot of the maps. I really, really hate HPG manifold. Sorry, I had a weird sound thing go on there. Yeah, I really hate the new HPG manifold. I hated the other HPG manifold. Well, I don't want to say I hated it. It was all right, but I tended to not do well on it. But it went from being take the top and you're probably going to win, Brawler's Paradise, to Sniper Town. And now everybody just sits up on the wall and fires Gauss rifles and ER large lasers and LRMs at people. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that at all. I haven't tried Solaris yet, and I haven't tried faction play, although I did finally build a drop deck. Because, well, that's right. I do have... Where's my assault mech? Oh, yeah. I have an Atlas. I tried to convince the development guy to get me a cowboy hat for this thing because I think that would be hilarious. Either that or sombrero. But look at him. He's kind of standing all like out to the side and he's got his hands all poised like he's about to pull that pistol. So, yeah. A cowboy hat for the Atlas would be perfect. Development team, you should get on that. Anyway, yeah, I had to contact them because I didn't have Orange for free, because apparently I played before they provided that achievement, even though I had that achievement listed and done. Oh, I got my first headshot ever in this mech. I forgot to set up weapon groups, and my throttle wasn't plugged in, so I wasn't using any of those buttons, and I was just randomly pressing buttons on a keyboard. Well, a mad cat ate me, and I just eventually pressed the button that set off a weapon group 5 and fired the autocannon right in his face, and he just went, ugh. That was very satisfying, because 1, it got me a headshot, and 2, I killed somebody who was just working me over, and 3, it was a mad cat, and I love killing mad cats, because people who play mad cats probably own katanas and don't have girlfriends. I have a katana and I don't have a girlfriend, so I suppose I should just go accept it and buy one. I also broke down and bought the heavy mech I actually wanted, which is the Marauder. For those of you who remember Robotech, this is Chiron the Backstabber's mech, sort of. Mostly looks like a sexier version of that 80s cartoon. It has no weapons on it, because I didn't have the money to set it up the way I wanted to. So I gotta go grind some money in the Warhammer or the Locust. Here's what I'm going to do when I have the money to set him up. I'm gonna rock 2 light Gauss rifles and a couple of small pulse lasers for whatever annoying little mech comes and finds me and shoots me in the back. And I'll probably run around and backwards in a circle trying to shoot him in the leg, and he'll eat me. Or I won't notice that the Piranha is also behind me going, here's 12 clan machine guns up your booty hole. Hey, look at that, you're dead. That's that. I'm not going to bother getting on comms. Nobody really listens unless you bring your own guys. But let's see. Let's see if we can jump into a game quick and show you what I'm trying to do with this little missile hunchback guy. I did about 200 damage my first try ever with this loadout. And I did about 150 in my one good attempt when playing in its base setup. I played maybe 3 games with it, with its SRMs and medium laser setup. I'd just run up and 1-2 them with my my 1-2 mouse button. I'd shoot left and right. All the left weapons on one side, all the right weapons on the other. And I got a few assists, but I got no kills. I was just, I was just being a man of the people. You know what I'm saying? And so, and some little kid was like, "Hey, Muffin Man, what's the plan?" I'm like, "Why are you asking me?" I'm in a stock medium mech, but I had brought the whole team with me, so I was the lance leader by default. So I guess he just assumed that because I brought 4 guys that I knew what I was doing. Never assume that. And I was just like, nah, man, just find them and kill them. That's the plan. And we did all right. It was a Frozen City domination. So it ended up just being kind of a brawl in the center with Rumpelkillskin, who should have gone with the gingerbread man, because he likes to run light mechs exclusively. He's basically just picked a Jenner, and that's all he's played. Itsy Bitsy Spider has completely surpassed me. He got himself an assault mech with 3 rotary auto. He basically just copied a Barradual mech, and he's been ripping people apart. I think he got 1,100 damage last night. I was so jealous. I think my top is like 600.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Oh, sound is going to be a little screwy because the microphone's going to pick up the game. I apologize for that.
We've captured Resource Point Sigma.
Let's turn the TV down.
Artillery strike online.
They've taken Epsilon.
Oh, this is domination. I'm so bad at this one. This ECM guy's going over to, what is it? Gamma? So I'll try and back him up, just in case. And stomping along in my 63.2 kph.
We have Gamma.
Palamedes is disconnected.
Resource Point Theta is ours.
I really should have put my headset on. Oh.
Target acquired. New target
spotted.
acquired. New target acquired.
How come I can't get that guy? Fine, I'll just shoot him anyway.
We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up. Kappa is under enemy control.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
There's nothing I can do. I'll just get rocked by those three guys.
Artillery strike online. Warning, incoming missile.
They have Resource Point Gamma.
And now that these guys are coming in to fight them.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target
The enemy is
acquired.
at 25%.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Left torso critical damage. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ooh, I killed somebody. Never killed anybody in this mech.
New target acquired.
Halfway to victory. We need to keep holding on to our resource points.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired.
We
Target
have
spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Hostiles have collected 50% of their resources. Capture resource points from them to stop the bleeding.
Eat missiles, Mad Cat.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, I was in trouble. I mean, look at how badly damaged I was. Alright, so if the sound was janky, I'm really sorry about that. I should have put my headset on. Oh well. I'm still clumsily figuring this out. So, you know what?
Almost there. One final push.
I'll just hang out and defend this spot so that if they come and steal it.
Target spotted.
We've gathered enough resources. This triumph will provide us huge tactical benefits.
Oh wow. So let's see. 1 killing blow, 4 assists, 323 damage done, 270 damage taken. That's uncommon for me, is to do more damage than I take. Oh, my pilot skill rating went up. That's rare. Capture assist, saber kill, protected proximity, AMS missile destroy. Yeah, I love having an AM. Everybody should auto take anti-missile systems. First victory of the day. Oh, that's sexy. Counter ECM lock damage, killing blow. Not bad. I don't really know how that whole pilot rating going up and down thing works. Because, and if you're watching this and you look in the comments, can you maybe give me some idea here? Because I've literally, come on. Literally never seen this move at all. And I know that I've seen other people. Oh, that's... Oh, I'm that bad, huh? It's just that tiny little sliver. Oh, man, yeah. Yep. I'm just terrible. Okay. Well, that was my MechWarrior Online commentary for the day, week, month, whatever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield maybe. Have a good one.